There's a principle in physics that if you observe something, that when it's observed, it changes the thing that you are observing. And this is a principle that also applies to our thinking, and particularly our thinking about maybe a problem or something that's been in our life that's been nagging us for a long time, something that's been back there, but it hasn't really been taken a look at. So if you dive into a problem and you say, well, where does this problem hurt the most? Like, where is it the worst? Where is it going the deepest? Like, where's the deepest energy of this? If I look at this problem, like, where does it hurt the most? Can I go into the place that is like the most deepest expressive part of that pain and find it? And then when we observe that in that like deepest section of it, like, oh man, that part really hurts. And then we look at the how of it, like, how does that hurt so bad? And why does it hurt so bad? But mostly the how. So how does that hurt so bad in that little section there? And you find it and you drill down and you keep asking yourself that until you find the real core of the problem. Then you look at the core of the problem and you reframe the problem and you say, well, what would it look like if I looked at this problem from way out there? Like, if I expanded out and came out from that center of the problem, what would it look like if I was bigger than that problem? What if I was observing myself observing that problem? And what if I was observing myself observe that problem? And I just keep stepping out and getting larger and larger than the problem. What happens is that as you observe a problem that way, the problem actually becomes smaller. And you become able to think of the problem in a bigger way. You can ask yourself, how do you do that problem? And you can look at that, and then it actually changes your view of the problem, and you're able to see the problem as just this microscopic thing that isn't as big as you, because you're much bigger than what the problem is. And you can change how you view a problem just simply by diving in, looking into the details of it, and then coming out way far and saying, hey, that's not really a problem, it's just a small thing. So hopefully you can take a big problem you have and turn it into a small thing today. May you be blessed.